like, I don't know, something dramatic.
What do you feel when you sing?
I feel free.
Free from what?
Free to do whatever I want and say whatever I want and be whoever I want.
Does it make you feel powerful?
Absolutely.
Is that important to you?
Absolutely. I love to be in control.
Their initial meeting turned into a collab that changed culture. On the agenda for today's meeting, I'm sitting down with multi-platinum certified singer, songwriter, producer, and disruptor Tinashe, and Grammy Award-winning producer and founder CEO of Nice Life Recording Company, Ricky Reed, to break down how they make music magic. That first session, what were y'all working on?
I think it was the winter time, so we were initially just taking a meeting to kind of catch a vibe and see what the deal was. And I think I played some of my music that I'd been working on for my last project, BB Angel. And I just remember your reaction was like, wow, this is dope, this is crazy. And I was like, okay, this is exactly what I wanted to hear.
I felt really lucky because to get that meeting in the first place is a really big deal, but for her then to come in with music that's already prepared, that's mind-blowing, as somebody that would go on to be a creative partner, it's like, she's already bringing so much to the table. But even behind the scenes, she's already 10 steps ahead with amazing music.
In your independent lane, you're coming with pieces of BB Angel. What are you looking for at that point in time?
I'm looking to expand my business by working with a creative partner and a partner in general, but I definitely was nervous about making that step. I think I felt that I had gained so much by going fully independent and being, the captain of my own ship and being in charge of my own business. And it's very precious to me, my perspective as a creative, and so I'm very wary of everyone who's like, we'll collaborate, because that song and dance, it's very easy to meet with somebody who will talk a good game, but it's another thing to meet with somebody who genuinely understands you and sees you and hears where you're coming from and respects your opinion at a real level. And so I think that was something that I was definitely looking for on just like a gut and instinctual level, somebody that could understand where I was coming from in that way.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve in music is people following rules, arbitrary rules that they create for themselves. They don't really exist, truly. Ricky is a true creative. I think he's dedicated to supporting artistry at a real level. It's not just talk, and I think that's sometimes rare.
It's another thing, and like you said, don't
want to make the wrong move.
Yeah.
I think just like little things like that, some little refinements sometimes can take things up to another level, and it's interesting to see how much he respects what I've already created, and also being able to add little things that go a long way.
I can be like, so I couldn't understand that the first 3 listens. What can we do to make it so this dope thing that you're saying can be heard on listen 1. Just these little bits about like potency and clarity and impact. People always talk about and get hung up on the idea of like what's pop and what's not pop. And to me, it's just about clarity, impact. First listen, the listener is like, I get it, it's hitting me.
Yeah.
But like, doesn't mean it should be corny or should be this or that, just like maximum impact.
Like the fun part is the creation part. It's the discovery of trying to take something that feels maybe like a little wonky or a little detuned or a little strange or a little like unexpected, and then try to formulate that into a song that's digestible and catchy. And I think that to me is way more interesting than having something that to me feels safe or easy. Like a lot of times when people are playing me beats or like we're getting into an idea, I'll be like, yeah, I like that one, but it's safe. And to me, that's not as exciting. It's just literally not as fun to make something that's easy for me to write ideas to. Sometimes I'm like, I want to try to write ideas to the one that I have no idea how I'm going to approach this. Like whatever's going to come out of me is going to just be so raw, because I I've never heard anything like this before.
Yeah.
So that's usually what I'm searching for in terms of like how to get that spark going in the studio.
What are you excited for her to unlock next as an artist and as a creative?
I think that we need to give back to the people that have been following you, investing in you, listening to you with a project that is unlike anything they've ever experienced from Tinashe. And that's saying a lot, because if you look at the discography, even well before us, you look at a timeless album like A Songs for You, one of the best albums of the decade.
Oh, thanks.
You know, you made it.
So nice.
You know, the bar is high, but I think that if anything, this gives us an opportunity to go in and take it even further than you've ever taken it before. I honestly think it's our duty to your fans to push it to new heights.
So Tinashe, Quantum Baby is out right now. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So exciting.
Tell me more about that project.
I wanted to create this album in a trilogy, so there's 3 parts to it. BB Angel was the first part, Quantum Baby is the second part, and then there will be a 3rd installment coming soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I really wanted to kind of split it into parts just to, one, to give myself the opportunity to have a really long-winded campaign, like to continue to put out music and do music videos and like do tours and never have that kind of lull of a couple years where you spend in the studio working on your next project, because I already got some more stuff lined up.
That's upcoming, yeah.
And I thought that would just be really fun. And also I think I wanted to give people a little bit of a more condensed number of songs so that people were able to really sink their teeth into every part of this project. I think a lot of times we spend so much time making these albums, and it feels like sometimes some of the songs don't get the same shine as other ones. So when you break it up into sections, I think it gives the opportunity for every song to really kind of receive its own shine and have its moment and be performed live.
I love that. I love that. Tinashe, Ricky, thank y'all so much for joining us here on Meetings That Changed My Life. This has been another really, really dope conversation. I'm excited about what's in the works and what's coming next. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.